Testing, testing. Wow. Super chat on the welcome on the starting soon screen. That's pretty cool. Thanks DC Woodworking, my friend. Appreciate it. Let me just get this music lower. That's better. I'm gonna wait for some more people to jump in. And let's see, Bitcoin. CPI is not far away. We've got like, what is it? Less than an hour to go. Now, just to remind everybody of the forecast. So the forecast for the year-over-year CPI is 3.1%. If we get it down to anywhere close to that, I think that's a good result. Now, just to remind of where we've been and where we're heading, let's go to inflation rate. Let me turn off these indicators. And you can see I've got a halfway point right here. We've got, this was a quarter, so this was a quarter of the way to target. This was a half of the way there, and then this is the 3/4 mark. So this is target, of course. right here. 2%, guys. This yellow line here just sort of completes the line to where the forecast is. The forecast is 3.1%, so that's right there. We're trying to get to 2, of course, down here. So not too far to go. I think we'll get somewhere close to that. Now, just remember also that trueflation, as I've sort of been saying every single stream, reports on CPI day to day, or it tries to. So it does its best to kind of give you an idea of where things are headed for the future reports. So this report we're getting for July is actually looking at June's performance. Now, June came in lower than 3.1. It was actually in the high 2s, 2.96. That's actually the end of May. So wait, yeah, 2.9. So if we get a result under 3, that's gonna, I think that'd be incredibly explosive and bullish for the market. But even anything close to 3.1 is gonna be good, you know. But yeah, not long to wait now. We're gonna get that result. Hopefully, it's not a nothing burger like the last kind of couple of CPIs have kind of been a bit uneventful. But let's see what we get. Go out to the, just gonna turn this music down a little bit further. If we go out to like the hour chart, you can see the anticipation for CPI has certainly shown itself. Like we've done this uptrend here, you know. We're definitely making higher lows. We're on the way up toward the deadline to the data release. Obviously, I'll have this ready to go for when the data drops, because we'll get a little loading symbol. Now let me open up this is the S&P 500. This is the futures. So we're already back up to the area we found resistance, I think about a week ago, maybe a bit longer than a week ago, but we were capping this resistance here, which is basically 44.5. If we go to the SPY, the S&P 500, the SPY index, yeah, look at pre-market. Pre-market is well up in anticipation for today's results, I think. DC Woodworking says, Brick, do you think the news about BRICS and BlackRock filing ETF for BTC could be very bullish for crypto market? Yes, of course, most definitely. Yeah. Once that application gets approved, we're gonna, yeah, I think that's gonna be a big bullish move for Bitcoin. Maybe some of that has been priced in as well. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. What happens. So we've got 9 people in so far. I think the closer we get to CPI, we're going to get more people to jump in. I think last stream we got like up to 20 or 26 people, which was really cool. I haven't seen that many people in a while, but then again, I haven't been streaming that often lately. But yeah, let's wait and see what we get. Back in just a moment. So let's see what happens, eh? I'm just gonna mess around with my camera a bit here. Oh, warm Ziff. Warm Ziff. Yeah, you can walk past. The camera's on, but you can walk past. Yeah, but warm Ziff. Radium design. What's happening? That's my mate in real life, NRL. Let me just configure. I need to change the settings of this webcam. Edit. I need to like widen. How about 0 on the right, 0 on the left? That's super wide screen. That should be enough room. Have someone sitting right there, you know? Question for DC woodworking: what's your favorite tape measure brand for measuring 6 whole inches? Hey. Interesting. This is like super widescreen. I've been playing some Dragon Ball Z. Oh, you probably can't see it from over here, but that's been fun. Yeah, but Woms if. That caught me off guard. Woms if. Woms if. 5-minute chart. It's pulled back a little, some, before the deadline. You see that? Translate for us, yeah. Woms if means like what happens if. It's not Australian or anything. It's just it's like an inside joke between me and my mates. So it's like what happens if. So we just say woms if. Yeah. Hang on 1 second. You're like a dual stream. It's sound Australian as fuck. It is. It's pretty Australian. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait. Just waiting for this result, just like everyone, I suppose. What's everyone's predictions? You know?
And what's your predictions, and where's your predictions?
It just played out exactly the way I drew it, so
Al Pacino, are you helping Elon and Zuck in their contest? I don't know if you're serious. I just use cheap tapes from That's good. Love it. Let me just see if I can play around with some filters. This app used to be so much better. It used to show you what you look like. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Snap camera. Supposed to have all these sick filters, but doesn't seem to be working. Getting a bit of a pickup there on price. Just a little bit of action. Nothing too crazy just yet, but it's on the way. And you look at XCN, Rick. Yeah, man. Let me see. XCN. Might have to add it to my watch list here. Is it like a... Is it a crypto? XCN. Bitfinex. MEXC. Coinbase? You want to see the Coinbase chart? Okay, so XCN against USD. Check it out. Whoa. Let me check the daily. Whoa, this thing is on the floor, man. Look at that. Huge crash in the bear market. Dude, this thing was up at like 10 cents, almost 11 cents, and now it's at a fraction of a cent. That has fallen like 99.9%, I bet. Something like that. Oh, almost 99. Probably to the bottom it's gone 99%. That's crazy. Let me turn on logarithmic. By the way, you know how TradingView lost its logarithmic button? I know how to get it back. If you go right click on the chart, click settings, and then in, I think it's canvas. It could be status. I'll find it. Let me find it for you. Yeah, in scales, turn on always visible, scales placement auto, and that should fix it. Okay, I've got a guest streamer with me. It's my girlfriend, Alejandra. I've never had someone on the camera before, so this is cool. Let me... Ready?
No.
Okay, let's do it. Hey, you can see us. I got Ali into Bitcoin. You've got a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got like
Yeah.
a couple of hundred.
Yeah.
Not a couple of hundred Bitcoin, but a couple of
$100.
$100 worth. A couple hundred. Probably more than me.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, but nah, she's in profit. You're in profit now. You're like, I think you got in at about 28,000, and now it's like up, pushing like what 30. Yeah, no, we're looking at testing 31,000 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me show you, because you don't know anything about the interest rates, right? In America and the inflation. Yeah. So obviously you know about COVID, the COVID pandemic. Yeah. I'll show you. Let me do a bit of like a crash course on what happened last year. I'll go full screen on Bitcoin here, and let's go to like the daily chart, and let me hide the drawings. Okay. So from a daily perspective, you can see that just here, like right, that crash there. Wait, let me use a different chart. This one's a bit messy because I want to be able to draw on it. Maybe I'll use this one. This is the index chart. And if I turn the logarithmic on, yeah, that's a bit better. So this is where COVID happened, and like caused a lot of markets, not just crypto, but like the stock market. Same thing happened. Like we had this massive crash that came down, and then the violent reaction for that lifted the market up. Like it was kind of like a slingshot, bounced up. And so during, when the world sort of shut down, no one was going to work, like it was like a lot of goods and services weren't available at the time because not a lot of people were working at the time. Distribution of like goods slowed down a lot globally. So like a lot of things weren't available, but the demand was still there. People still wanted to buy things and they just weren't there on the shelves. So demand, when there's no supply, pushes up markets. Like markets go up, or prices go up, because the shops don't have enough to go around. So in order to meet the demand, they have to increase price. It's kind of like there's this thing called supply and demand, and anyway, that caused this massive like surge in the market, and because of that surge, like shops and like producers and things like that, they all raised their prices to meet that demand, which in turn causes inflation. So inflation caused so this was the bull market from everyone having money, like stimulus money from the government, that kind of thing. The market double topped, so two highs here. There's like 1 and 2, and then it crashed down because of that inflation and the interest rates going up. So the interest rates going up, the government puts the interest rates up to try and slow inflation down, like to bring inflation back down. I could imagine this is just like no, don't worry. It's probably a bit boring, but it's not to me. I find it pretty interesting. Anyway, last year was a big crash. So Bitcoin went on sale pretty heavy. It went pretty cheap. And now it's trying to recover like this, all of this downturn. So your buy was pretty good. When you got in, it was like, where was it? It was like 27, I think. 27,000. So that was like, yeah, around here on the way up, I think. Oh no, that's right. We were here. We were back here, remember?
Yeah.
Because it came up and it was like, I think mine was worse. My buy was up here. Yours was back here. So, yeah. Yours was like there. Mine was up here. I bought the top. I still hold that. I'm still in it. And then, obviously, there was that Gary Gensler drama, which everyone here knows. And then there was a pivot point at 25,000-ish, 200. And then a huge rally. And here we are now waiting on CPI, which is in 29 minutes. So CPI is the Consumer Price Index. So the Consumer Price Index, basically it indicates inflation. We want inflation to come down. Let me show you this. This will help. This will show you. Inflation. Okay. So that's where inflation was the middle of last year. This was the worst it got, 9.1% peak inflation. And ever since then, we've been able to get it to come down because of the high interest rates. So right now, the interest rates probably at the same height, if not, they may become higher than they were before the global financial crisis. Do you remember that? The GFC?
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2008. So hopefully that same environment with the interest rates isn't going to cause, you know, things to break again and a massive, you know, bloodbath in the stock market, because it sure as hell did the last time round, which was all of this volatility here, all of that. But I think it's starting to calm down now. Like we're back toward 2%. It's not too bad. I think we've kind of dodged a bullet with that one. JoJo's Adventure. What's going on? What's going on? Not much. Just waiting for CPI. CPI should come out in about 27 minutes. Let me go back to that other chart as well. And I'll open up the SPY, the S&P 500 chart, because this is the stock market, the American stock market. Yeah. And this gold line here, this pre-line, this is showing, so there's this thing called pre-market. So before the market opens for the day, you can trade in what's called the pre-market. So this is showing where price is in pre-market. So I think there's still like, let's see, the market opens in 1 hour and 25 minutes, which you can find up here for those that want to know. So yeah, like a lot can happen in pre-market. You can even turn it on. You can go extended trading hours, and you can see that aftermarket or the post-market area is in blue, and then pre-market's in yellow behind. See the area behind? So pre-market's well up. We were on a trajectory up anyway. So pre-market sounds so sexy when you say it. That's Static. Static's he's an OG. I've known him for 3 years? 3 years? I think 3 years. He just sent a super chat. See how there's a little kangaroo jumping into jumping into a bag? That's when someone sends money through YouTube. Yeah, it's cute. It's very cute. Anyway, thank you, Static. Appreciate that. Yeah, stock market, it's on an uptrend. There's no doubt about it. We're recovering off last year's bear market. Very volatile. Like, check out how many like swings there were. Like, look how choppy and indecisive. Like, it's obviously a downtrend, but it's very noisy. And then last bit of noise, and then now it's like we've just made a decision. The market has just made a decision, and that's the trajectory there. There's none of this business, you know. There's no chop. It feels like it's pretty much in a straight line. Yeah. Let's see what we get. So I don't know. I'm gonna put a poll up, so you guys can cast your votes in the chat. Let me see. Start a poll. I'll say what CPI result will we get? Oh, what did I press there? F11 at full screen. I'll say today because it probably makes sense for those in America, because most of my audience is US. Like, not many Aussies, some Aussies, but not many. What CPI result will we get today? And then I'll say more or higher than 3.1%. So guys, the forecast is 3.1%, by the way. And then lower than 3.1%. And then I'll actually add an option. I'll say 3.1%. That's the third option. Lower than 3. Okay. Cast your votes, guys. Let's see what we get. And then we get to find out who wins, like who's correct. Will majority rule? So yeah, we've only got 13 people in the stream at the moment watching, but so far 2 people have voted and they think it's going to be higher than 3.1%, the inflation result. Cool. It's interesting to see it jump around. Are there any optimists out there that think it's going to come in lower than 3.1%? So low is better. Like, low means inflation has come down, and we want that. We want that result. Rick, look, the XRP on the July 10 on Poloniex to 0 for hours. To 0 for hours? What? XRP on July 10. That's crazy. Rick is nervous. Well, yeah, everyone knows me as Rick. Rick.
Yes, I know Rick.
My real name's Alex. You know that. They don't know that. I don't know. Maybe they do. Some of them do, I think. Some know that I'm Alex.
Hi, Rick.
And Rick. Yes. Rick. What other music have we got? Let's see.
Oh yeah. So
these are clips of people from the Discord channel that have come in and like.
So what's the fun this time?
Like, there's this guy yeah. It's kind of like a you had to be there thing, but there's a lot of crazy shit.
I'm done talking to you. I want you to understand that I've been hammered, bro.
You sound hammered right now.
Well, it doesn't. Fuck you. You sound hammered. You sound. I'm just gonna ask. Pro tip.
Anyway, yeah. Let's just let's keep going. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's like, it's getting pretty erratic and restless. What are we? We're 20 minutes away still. Just moving my mic. There we go. Still 20 minutes time before the data comes out, the data release. Let's get it. Maybe the 5-minute chart will be enough. See if I can fix this up as well. Transform, edit. There's a lot of space next to me. Let me see if this works. Yeah, that's better. That means I can squeeze this into the corner. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. You can hear the people upstairs moving around through the floor. You can't hear it on the mic because I got like, what do you call it? Noise cancellation. Okay. Yep. I really wish the filters were working, because bloody hilarious. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can find it. Play her the I buy. Okay, yeah, I'll show it. Yeah, good idea. Let me show you this. It's so funny. Good. It's classic. I have to find what's it called? What's his name again? Remind me of his name, the guy that made it. The song. Crypto Unk found it. Okay, cool. Videos. I buy song. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let me just pause this music. And then this one.
Out of here. Out of here. Out of here.
So someone made this in our Discord
Out of
community.
here.
Yeah, it's good.
Out of here.
I like it.
Out of here. Out of here. Out of here. Out of here. Out of here.
Like we need some disco lights.
I don't short nothing because I'm Doge to $1. I'm Doge to $1. Oh shit! It's like
This
a
is gonna be
fire
like
sale.
one of those things where
I buy.
I'm telling you how good it is, and you're just like,
You think I'm
Yeah.
bullshitting? I don't short nothing because I'm Doge to $1. I'm Doge to $1. Oh shit! It's like a fire sale now.
it's a good one.
I buy. We buy it. You think I'm bullshitting? And every time they go to the slaughter, we buy it. Every time the crypto goes to the
You had to
slaughter,
be there.
every time it drops, the huge drop, I buy. Oh shit! When all you were fucking panicking, I was buying. Buying and buying and buying. Every time
Yeah,
it
I had to
drops,
be.
the huge drop, I buy. You're so full of shit, dude. I don't short nothing because I'm Doge to $1. I'm
It is.
Doge to $1.
It is. It just doesn't make sense
shit.
if I
It's
guess
like a
if you went there.
I buy. We
say, oh yeah, don't bring anyone into the jokes. They just won't understand.
It's like a fire sale now. I buy. We buy it.
Find a different one.
Think I'm bullshitting?
Out of here.
Okay, that was that one. I'm just gonna put the music back on. Long cattle, steers, and queer. Alp Achino. Thanks for that, Alp Achino. That's a pretty. Then she broke up. Shit. Ay, 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 ay. No me gusta. 15 minutes should be data release. Yes. Soon enough. Today. This month. Is there anything else good this month happening? We've got. So this is right now, CPI. We've got FOMC. Okay, that person speaks. The G20 meetings. Okay. Yep, we get a funds rate on the 27th of July. There you go. Not bad. Anyway, hopefully something happens when the information comes out. Be a bit of a fizzer. It's been a fizzer before. Like we've been like, oh, the funds rate's coming out or the CPI's coming out, and nothing happened, or just very little, and it's like, oh, well, that was a waste of time. But yeah, hopefully this one has some action to look at. Let's see if I'm in anything right now. Any positions? I don't think I'm in any like trade positions. I'm in a more of like a long-term bag of Bitcoin, but yeah, no trades as of yet. Bit bragging out. My average release is 6. Jeez. Yeah, whipsaw. It is already doing a lot of whipsawing. Like, you know, there seems to be a lot of it gets going and then pulls it all back. It's a bit annoying. But yeah, this should be pretty interesting, I think. Are you excited?
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit. Unexpected.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So then could you imagine like walking up to someone that knows nothing about
Nothing happened.
you know,
Okay, no.
CPIs tonight? They'd be like, what are you talking about? There's gonna be a result that comes out, and it's gonna rip. it's gonna move the markets. Have fun with that. Have fun. Okay, let's see. Fingers crossed we'll see some action. Fingers crossed I see some action. 5 minutes. 5 minute chart. I think that gives us a bit of perspective. I wish this thing worked. This is interesting. This like changes the filter like Snapchat. But it's not working. Let's see if I can just fix it. I'm gonna restart it with that, and then Start it again. Launch. Okay, we've got that. Doesn't work. All it can do is apply that filter. Doesn't matter. So we got 47% of people think that that it's going to come in higher than 3.1%, and 33% of people think it's going to come in at the forecast of 3.1, and obviously 20% lower than 3.1%. So this CPI year over year, that's the forecast, and then in about 9 minutes there's going to be a figure that comes up here that tells us, you know, whether we're at the forecast or whether we're higher or lower. So people are already putting their bet in that we're going to be up. More people think it's going to come in higher than 31. Well, let's have a look. Let's see what happens. 15 votes, that's not bad. 15 votes, only 12 people are watching. How did that happen? People have dropped out. They're like, screw this is boring as shit. I'm gonna watch it from the comfort of my own computer screen. I voted 15 times. See, Jack's another Australian guy. Pretty rare. There's only a few. Yeah, it's starting to pick up a little. What up?
G'day.
G'day.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. G'day. So, shit, it's starting to climb. There's actually a little clip on my YouTube channel, and I've got a short, like, you know how there's YouTube shorts? I've got a short of me and Jack watching some, I think it was a CPI. Was it CPI, Jack, or was it like a funds rate? I think it was CPI. And it ripped up. It went pretty high up. It was pretty good. It was fun. I'm gonna see if there's anyone in any channels. I might hang out in my own channel. Let's put in, I'm just gonna sit in Discord in here, YouTube voice. So if anyone wants to jump in and say g'day, feel free. I'm gonna copy a link to it and put it in the chat in case anyone wants to join to the voice chat. Say hello. Let me. Okay. Oh, there's Jack. Hey, mate. What's happening?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What's happening, man? You trading? You been trading today?
A little bit on the ES. And
The ES?
a little bit on the old STX. My coin, stacks.
Stacks. You've been stacking it on stacks?
Stacking it up, sort of, not really, but quietly stacks.
Let me just put in here. I'm just putting a link in so that if more people want to come in, they can join into the voice chat. Free Discord. I'm going to pin it to the top of the chat so that people can see it there. Jump in, don't be shy. Someone's asking, DJ Short Sleeve says, is she Aussie too?
No.
No. Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia. Yes. Medellin?
Yeah, Medellin.
Medellin.
Medellin, Colombia.
Medellin, Colombia.
Yeah.
Sofia Vergara?
Yeah. But
Shakira?
Yeah, but she's from Barranquilla.
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 Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have a look at that later. once this data comes out, I'm gonna go onto Google Maps, just like old times. I'm gonna do some,
Play some GeoGuessr.
yeah, play some Colombian tourist on the internet. Yeah, the videos that I've seen so far on YouTube, this where people walk through the streets in Colombia.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always like, I don't know. I'll just have to. Yeah, I won't say it. Yeah. It's pretty funny. She's a Fed, Rick. She's a Fed. Are you a federal agent?
No.
No? You sure?
That's exactly what a federal agent say.
All girls are
girls.
Feds. Yeah. She's got a gun.
That's not true.
Okay, what are we? 4 minutes to go? That's not long. Less than that. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm very precise, aren't I? I'm pretty precise.
Good. Good look.
Well done, mate. Good work. This is the 5 minute chart. A dingo ate my cocaine. I had a feeling someone would bring up the topic. Thanks for the $2 there, Static. Oh look, we're already going up. Data drops in 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes.
Look at the corn.
To Bitcoin.
And the ES as well, both are rising. Someone's got the secret data. Maybe.
Someone's got secret data. Holy shit. Where did pre-market go? Oh, wait. It's because I've got this turned on. Pre-market's still there. I was going to say, like, shit, is it off the chart? Like, is it ripping up? What are we? Less than 2 minutes? 1 minute and 10? I'm going to grab this.
It could be a pump up into a dump.
It could. Yeah.
Time will tell.
I'm going to... Yes, you're right. It definitely could be like that. I'm going to turn these off and then do a side by side so that we can like load. Now I'm going to turn off this line because we don't need that anymore. We know that it's fast approaching. Chuck it on the 1 minute chart and we've got about a minute to go. See how this website now gives you a countdown. We've got like a minute to go, 1 minute and 5 seconds, something like that.
Furiously tap and refresh.
Yeah, people, I remember, back in the day, all of
3 months ago.
3 months ago, which is back in the day in crypto land.
Yeah.
Where are we? We're up here. CPI. I'm just going to click on today. Oh, actually, no, that blinds you. I'll just say this month and then scroll to CPI. There it is. So we've got 30 seconds, 35. Move. Yeah, watch the lines move because of the numbers.
Yay!
The numbers came out and the line moved.
And the money went away or it came in.
That's right.
Wow, the ES just shot up.
Yeah? The SPY? Yeah, the pre-market or... Oh, okay, yeah. ES moves. Yeah. Here it comes. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Good.
Whoa. Look at that rip.
Look at that ES rip. Holy moly. Look at that Bitcoin rip.
It's a 1 minute candle, so it
hasn't even come out yet.
It's still pending. Pending decision. Pending.
Anytime now.
Oh, it came in lower. Okay, who
Oh,
was
well.
wrong? I'm gonna have to end the poll because you can't
It was
cast your
all me.
vote after the fact. We actually came in 1% better. So last CPI was 4%, and then this CPI
Yeah, look at
has
that.
been 3%.
Even
So that's
core.
1%.
Even core.
Dude, that's great. I think Bitcoin's gonna come up a lot and make a new high.
ES
Maybe.
just,
I think there's a decent reason for Bitcoin to
I mean,
come
ES
right up.
went for 74
Mm.
ticks. 0.5% on the S&P.
Okay, so this is the highest point here that Bitcoin's been this year.
It might still
hasn't-
dump.
It
It's
could.
incredibly volatile.
Yeah. So if we can get above that, happy days. Happy days. Let's go on the hour chart, make it a bit easier to see. There we go. I can't remember what that red line was for. I'm just gonna delete it. Maybe a 1 minute extravaganza. It was just a 1 minute candle and then party's over. Everyone goes home. Things just carry on as normal. Like we get more of just that. More of just this garbage. But that's cool. Bit of a bump. Did anyone make money in the last 3 minutes?
I have a ES
Surely.
tick on, but I've been holding all day actually, and I held it into CPI and still holding it. Just one tick on the MES, so it's a lot of profit, but I'm happy with it.
Hell yeah, that's good. A
Let's
win's
see
a
how
win,
where it
eh?
goes. Oh, this is a
So-
big win.
Hell yeah, dude.
The dollar is dumping hard. I wonder if it's going to go to
Oh,
the Dixie is dumping to 100. So I
I
wonder.
wonder what the S&P 500 or pre-market's well up. Look at that, new high for the year.
Nasdaq's.
See that?
Mhm.
That's crazy. That's, dude, S&P 500 new high for the year.
Yeah, just broke it off.
Like it's when it
Bitcoin's
opens.
probably flat.
I
Should we
mean,
look at the map?
if pre-market drops a whole bunch, like because we still have we have about 56 minutes to go till the market opens still.
There is
So
fucking
things can
huge wall at 31k. It's like 1,400 Bitcoin at 31k.
Wow,
Book that.
a bit like a
So
big
that's
wall.
probably- yeah, well,
Yeah,
so I mean,
so-
someone's either put it in a place to protect, or they're just spoofing. You're not sure. Like, but either way,
Yeah, someone's gotta
there's a big old battle.
yeah. Damn, that's good. Someone's selling a bunch. It's just crazy, like to think that it probably will rise over the next 24 hours, right? But yet there's people dumping it here. Like, why would you do that? You're losing money. Like you're selling it cheap, is what I mean. If the overall result is to trend up,
Well, I mean,
But-
it's a mind game. It's all a mind game, right?
It's
Like
all- yeah,
the markets
that's it.
at a very small level are tricks. Market whales who play tricks on people.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Algorithmic bots that play tricks on everyone. That's the game.
Yeah. Bots with no feelings. Look at that. Look how savage that is. Imagine all the people that got excited and opened like really big leverage longs up here.
There. Oh, so sad.
They'd be wrecked.
Hmm.
Yeah, S&P's still going. I'm gonna close my trade out.
Look at that. You don't expect that on good news, do you? A dump. That's crazy. It's a good result. It's a hell of a good result. I think that's enough to say to the Fed, hey, would you reconsider, raising the rates again? Like maybe just stick with the pausing a little bit longer.
I mean, in the ECB conference with the European banks, there was Japan, Europe, a couple of other people, and they were all pretty much saying, including Australia as well, that they're going to be raising probably one more time, maybe two. They do
Yeah.
change their mind. Australian, the statement came out today, and they're saying they're looking to raise rates. They always say that fucking shit. We're going to monitor the situation as the data comes out, but
Yeah.
everyone's saying they want to raise it at least once or twice more.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. I've
You
heard
never
that.
know until it comes out.
And how did the other data go? Data. 0.
Data.
0.2 off of the 0.3 forecast. That's good. That's lower, right? Yeah, all of it's lower than forecast. That should all be bullish. Core, year over year and month over month, all down off forecast, and improved dramatically from the previous report too. Yeah, actually, ooh. CPI month over month went up by 0.1, but it's not as severe as the forecast was suggesting it was going to be. So that's good.
My boy SDX is looking strong. Let's go SDX.
I'm happy to see the S&P 500's like where it's at with pre-market. That's really good.
And generally,
Really
any kind of strong
good,
move
mate.
to the Dixie will be good for the corn and the euro and the S&P. So the Dixie's still dumping.
Yeah. I'm gonna check out the Dixie because I want to see what you're talking about. Oh, hell yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
damn.
going down to all year lows at the moment.
Yeah, dude. It's fast approaching that that low point. That's excellent. That
Well,
is
we've got a high on the
really good.
S&P. We've got a low on the Dixie. I mean, it doesn't make sense. What's going on with the VIX?
Yeah. I think there's going to be a delayed effect for Bitcoin.
Oh, yeah, the VIX just dumped. That makes sense.
I would say we're getting new highs for Bitcoin. That's my forecast for the next 24, 48 hours is new highs for Bitcoin. At the moment, it's trying to shake out as much as it can before it takes off. That's what I feel is happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like you
it's hard to
mentioned, the
say 'cause
games.
it's always hard to know but generally as markets move up, the shit rolls in downhill and it generally goes from like S&P to crypto, from less risky to more risky as markets start loosening.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
It makes sense, but I mean, it's good if it goes down as well. It just depends on your outlook.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Let me grab another screen here and type in Colombia and click on maps. Aha.
A lot of volume though. It's 3 billion volume in Bitcoin in the last 15 minutes.
I'm still keeping my eye on the chart, but I'm going in, boys.
I can just call the price at every second. 30,844. Oh, it's going 30. No.
Oh, I can see it. It almost touched 31,000. Very close. So there's your hometown, Medellin, Bogota.
No.
How do you say it?
That's the capital.
The
city.
capital city. Yes. Whoa, Villa Vicencio.
Villavicencio.
Villa. Villa. Yes, Villa Vicencio. Hopefully Bitcoin gets over that resistance. It's definitely like a 31k resistance. Let's have a look. Where did you say that was it Sofia Vergara?
Barranquilla.
Where is that?
It's in the north side.
North?
Mhm.
Up. Is it a big city?
Yeah.
Coastal?
Yeah.
Yay. Oh yeah. Whoa. Stadium?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. They didn't drive the car through there. Oh no, they did. Look.
Mm.
That's cool. ride a bike. It's funny when sometimes they forget to blur the faces. I've seen in some of the New York street views, like you can see people's faces like full on clear. I think it would have to be AI that goes through and recognizes faces and then blows them out, because it would be impossible for a human or people to go through and just paint out everyone's faces. Like, it would be crazy. Rick, what is this maps app? Does it work if I just click it? Eye of the Sahara. Ooh. Alright, let me Google that. Eye of the Sahara. Whoa. Dude. How come it's not loading in? Oh, I know. You have to turn layers on. Whoa, dude. That's the Sarlacc pit from Star Wars. You know that massive sand thing? Yeah. That's crazy. Eye of the Sahara. Very nice. Oh wow. What's this mountain called? Otra Banda Alamos. Have you heard of that?
I don't know.
Something's up here, up on the hill. Oh, it's a water tower. Damn. I thought it was something a bit more interesting.
Colombia definitely has some of the best coffee in the world. My God,
yeah.
some of the coffee I've had from Colombia is, ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard the same. I think I've even had some Colombian coffee. Well, it's supposed to be. Could be like that they got the...
It's the, from my understanding, it's the third largest exporter of coffee in the world. Behind Vietnam, of all places.
Vietnam, wow.
Yeah, they do a lot of Robusta, a lot of that instant.
Instant, yeah. Nice. Kenya? Kenyan? Mocha Kenya.
And I think it goes China, Vietnam, Colombia.
My computer's slowing down. I better close that. My computer has been freezing up like a lot. It's been kind of just
China, Brazil. Sorry, ignore me.
Brazil.
Yeah,
Brazil would have a fair bit of coffee.
Yeah.
Brazil's massive.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that whipsaw. There's so much volatility there. Crazy. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna turn the webcam off for a minute.
Yeah, the corn shot up, came back down.
It did.
Lots of resistance at that 31. That wall is still there. Oof.
It is.
Still
Yeah.
1,000 Bitcoin.
It's like
We might see a move later in the day, like a bigger move later in the day.
definitely wrap it up, bro. Thanks, Primewise. Yes, good advice. I should take my own advice and wrap it up. Definitely wrap it up, bro. That's a good one. Anyway, stomping now. Jeez. Anyway, I'm gonna sign out, guys. Hopefully there's a bit of a trend that starts to pick up after the S&P 500, gets trading, and once it yeah, once it sort of sets the sentiment, maybe Bitcoin will pick up after that. But
Ugh, Bitcoin is not
Yeah.
looking healthy. Maybe it's just going down for a
It's-
liquidity test.
yeah,
Actually, it could have just been.
I'm
That could have just been
thinking
a
so.
liquidity test right now.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, there's probably a lot of longs that it's trying to shake out before the real move happens. Maybe, I don't know. That's all
Oh,
just
Stacks
optimistic
is
talk.
Stacks is wanting to go. My boy, my boy.
Stacks. All right. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. It was only a little squad of us, like 13, 14 people, I think, at best. Oh no, 20 people came in here at one point. That's crazy.
They all want to hear about Stacks. That's right, Stack
Yeah,
Game.
and then we were talking about CPI and Bitcoin too much, so they bounced, and there's only 10 people left. So, all right, I'll wrap it up. Have fun, guys, and trade safe, and I'll catch you on the next stream. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.